Okay guys, so I'm going to do a small video on different stages of just what I needed by the cars. I'm going to start with stage one. If you are just learning this tune, this first couple of minutes is what I want you to focus on through this week. Don't worry about the rest of it. So, and the reason is it's the most basic one. We do need people to do this. So just because it's basic doesn't mean it's not important. So what I want you to do is we're starting on this 3, 5, 7, just to give you so I'm on the 5th fret, and this is pretty easy once you get, if you can do your power chords, this is pretty easy. So your chords are going to start on the 5th string, and then you're going to move up to the 7th string. But you're going to be playing 8th notes, T, 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 one measure each. So you go here, here, and then you're going to do the exact same thing on the 4th fret. So it's starting like this, and we'll just do, just to hear it, we're not going to put the 8th notes with it. I want you to just practice going in 4 beats like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That is the basic verse. It's going, I don't mind you coming here, wasting all my time. Then you tell me so near, I kinda lose my mind. Now, we're going to be doing 8th notes, but you're going to be working on your palm mute. So I'm going to go over here to my right hand. So a palm mute is, instead of playing 8th notes like this and letting it ring all over the place, what I want you to do is I want you to put your palm right here, right next to the bridge. Not so much that you can't hear. That's too much. As you ease up on it, you can still hear the notes. But it's muted. That's what they call a palm mute. So it's not, that's too much, that's not enough. So somewhere in between there, we're going to be working on this. So you're doing 8th notes, all downstrokes on this particular thing, even though I've told you in the past that TTs go both directions. In this particular thing, when you're palm muting in rock and roll, you're doing, and that's about what it should sound like. See if you can just kind of work on just one chord at a time. But you're going through a full measure, which means it's 8 for each. So you're going, I don't mind you coming here and wasting all my time. When you're standing oh so near, I kinda lose my mind. That is the basic part that everybody should be doing. So the next part after that, if you get this part and you're ready to go on, if you remember last year when we were getting into these blues things, when we were using this, we're going to kind of use this idea again, but it's going to be a little bit different. Instead of being even, when I taught this to you before, we did even 2 and 3, and so 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's going to be a little bit different. It's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So it's going to do pinky twice, 3, and then 3 here, and then your pinky's going to come down here. So it's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the same chords, but you're just putting that pinky down, and it actually goes 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. So that is the next part of it, okay? So that's what I want everybody to be able to do. Then there's one final part that I think Miss Chloe is going to be doing, and this is going to be, you're playing the full chord, and hopefully a little bit better than that. So, but you're playing just in 8th notes, but you're letting all the chords ring, and they like to, instead of being down here, so the chords are E, then you're going to go for B down here, C sharp minor, G sharp major. But this comes in halfway through there. I don't mind you coming in? Wasting all my So that is everything from a starting point to the basic eighth notes with the palm mute for your second stage. Sorry. Next with the pinky, and it's got to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. Okay. Then finally, the big chords. Now, in order to master the big chords, all the notes have to ring. You can't get by with just doing, you know, that kind of thing. You got to have this all. Okay, so that is the verse. I'm going to come back and do another chorus, another video with the chorus here in just a second. That's your first job, and that's what you need to be able to do, hopefully by tomorrow. I'm going to spread the word that this is